Hi, and welcome to the Caterpillar Cross Stitch YouTube channel. My name's Ford from Son of a Stitch, and this week's video is kind of a culmination of a few of the videos that I've done recently. I unboxed the Caterpillar Cross Stitch North American Adventure Stitch Along. I showed you how to finish the edges of your fabric using a sewing machine, and now that the first pattern has come out, I thought it'd be fun to just stitch it together. So why don't you come along for a stitch with me as we take a road trip across the southeastern portion of North America, and we'll talk about some of the things that we find there. Now here at Caterpillar Cross Stitch, we are all about cross stitch, and we upload helpful and occasionally even slightly entertaining videos about it every single week. So make sure that you join us by subscribing to the channel. If you hit that little bell icon, you'll get a notification every time we post a new video. If you like this video in particular, leave me a comment down below. And if you have an idea for a future video or a topic that you'd like to see me discuss, leave that in the comments as well, and I'll see if I can get around to it for you. Now I'm pretty much ready to get started stitching on this because I opted to get the kit, and I got the one with the 28 count even weave, so I'm going to be stitching this over too. All of my floss is already organized and labeled, so I'm just going to leave that on those cards. I am going to draw the symbols that the pattern uses next to each of these flosses so that I don't get confused. But before I get started stitching, I want to remind you to join the Caterpillar Cross Stitch VIP Stitch Club. When you join, you'll get 10% off your first order, you'll get a digital download of our top 10 cross-stitching tips, and you'll get a free ebook with 8 free PDF cross-stitch patterns in it. So make sure that you hit that link down there in the description to sign up for all of those amazing perks. Now let's get going. I decided to start right in the middle just because it's easier to find the middle of the fabric. So the first motif that I'm going to stitch is the Mount Rushmore motif. And of course, right here, I start making a mistake. I've added an extra row there. So you'll see me start frogging and then turn the camera off in frustration in just a little bit. I made this by setting my camera to take a picture every 5 seconds, and then I added them to the video every 16 per second. So that gives us a compression rate of 80:1. So the 2 minutes you're going to see me spend stitching on the Mount Rushmore motif here is like 2 hours and 40 minutes worth of stitching for me because I'm kind of a slow stitcher. And I like how much detail there is in this Mount Rushmore motif, despite having not that many colors and not that many stitches. It's a nice little piece of design work. But the thing I want to say about Mount Rushmore is don't go there. It's not that big. It's not that impressive. It's not even that old. Like, people are alive today who were alive when it was dedicated and finished. And it was built in violation of the 1868 Treaty of Fort Laramie under protest from the Lakota Sioux, for whom this is sacred land. And it's just really kind of a whole messed up thing. It's crowded. It's not that cool. If you're going to go tour this part of the country, part of the U.S., I would recommend going to Wounded Knee or go to Crazy Horse Memorial, go to a powwow or a Wachipi, spend some money with some of the indigenous people who were displaced by this project, but don't go to Mount Rushmore. That's what I have to say about that. Like, the sculptor was a member of the KKK. Just a lot of reasons not to go there. So I'm going to stitch it, but I'm going to recommend that you do not go to Mount Rushmore. Almost done here. You'll notice that I found my taxi needle minder partway through stitching this project. I had to use the hot cocoa one at first, but then we'll play with it a little bit. I'm going to pause for just a second here to talk about stitch-alongs. The great part of doing a stitch-along is the social aspect of it. The fact that other people are stitching the same thing as you at the same time, and you can see what they've done, you can see choices that they've made or customizations that they've done, but you really need to be a part of the stitch-along community in order to reap those rewards. So the way you find that for a stitch-along like this one from Caterpillar Cross Stitch is to join the Caterpillar Cross Stitch Facebook group, which is like 20,000 members and hundreds of thousands of years of combined experience. So it's a really amazing supportive community to be in. And then the Caterpillar Cross Stitch Instagram following. Go and follow the Instagram, and a lot of great discussion happens in the comments of those posts as well. Extremely amazing community and really wonderful to be a part of, so I strongly recommend that you go check those out. So now I'm going to get to work on the second motif here, and this is probably all the one I'm going to have time for. We're doing a little hot dog here to represent Michigan, which I think might be a result of a little bit of confusion because there is a thing called a Michigan hot dog, but a Michigan hot dog is mostly served in New York. And what we call a Michigan hot dog in Michigan would probably be called a Coney dog, kind of geographic confusion, like, I don't know, French toast or something. But it's a cute little motif and stitched together really fast. It was pretty fun. As much as I want to continue stitching and just finish this entire pattern, I got other stuff to do. Life keeps getting in the way of my cross stitching and it's very inconvenient. So we're going to leave it there. I do want to thank you so much for watching. My name again is Ford for Caterpillar Cross Stitch. I will see you next time.
Hi, have you heard about Love It Stitch It yet? You can design and shop the cross stitch patterns you've always wanted. Love It Stitch It is an easy to use design tool and exclusive cross stitch marketplace, giving you the freedom to create, sell and shop all in one place. You can design anything that you like, add text, upload and convert pictures and artwork. You can design the cross stitch patterns of your dream. You can download them for personal use, or you can upload them onto the marketplace, designed by cross stitchers for cross stitchers, jam-packed with some gorgeous cross stitch patterns from designers all over the world. If you're not interested in designing or selling, that's totally fine too. Just visit the marketplace and you can shop from hundreds of beautiful cross stitch patterns so you can pick your next project. Are you already a cross stitch designer, but maybe you're fed up of other marketplaces, maybe not getting the sales that you deserve, maybe not getting your patterns seen as much as you'd like? Then let us help. You can easily register for free and get uploading your PDF patterns with absolutely no fees whatsoever. Let us then market your gorgeous designs that you've put all of your work into to over 185,000 dedicated cross stitchers from all over the world. We will absolutely do our best to get your patterns seen and into the right hands of people that we know will absolutely love stitching them. As a designer, you can easily list your PDF patterns for sale, no matter which software you use to design them. Our job is to make cross-stitch design accessible to all. There's nothing to upgrade, there's nothing to download. It's really easy to use and beginner friendly. We also wanted to create the marketplace to bring sellers and buyers together so that it's really easy and such an enjoyable experience to shop all of the high quality verified designs on the platform, but also to give those amazing designers a place to really showcase their creativity. So visit loveitstitchit.com today and register for free. Stitch what you love and free your creativity.